repeat his questions. If you are running the business in the United States and you send out your employee, okay, to overseas and stay there, not even the overseas, okay, you send out to any other out of the state, out of the local, okay, and stay there for more than 6 months, you cannot. Within 6 months, you can claim this is a traveling. Say, for example, you have a multiple location. You send out one engineer to another location. Within 6 months, you can report this as a traveling. But more than 6 months, IRS said this is permanent. Permanent, that means that person stay there, of course, just like a regular living, just like a regular life, you relocate already. So very, very complex rule. It is also in our book. So you want to pick up that as your final project. This is another good project. So anyway, keep this in your mind. We're gonna go over, okay? We're gonna go over. Yes.
What about the tuition?
Okay, good questions. Okay, what about tuition? Okay. Eventually, if we go back to last topic, not here. Okay, but if you refresh your memory, go back to last topic, right? Last 2 weeks ago. Remember, when we talk about the income, as an employee, if your employer paid you under the limit, I remember it's 6,000 or something, 7,000 per year. If your employer pay your tuition under a certain limit, for you, it's not income, because the company paid to the education institute directly. For you, it's not income. For the business, it's expense. It's not here because I think it's not here. The reason why, because this is a small business. This is a personal business.
But what about if you spend it for your own professional development?
Okay, now. Okay, let me change her scenario. Her scenario is like this. I'm in a certain area already, say lawyer. Then my license fee I can report it, no problem, right? Because this one item here. However, I went to take some kind of class just for my improvement. That's it. Cannot. Very strange. Cannot. Okay. So in order to maintain your business or improve your business, the education paid by yourself, there is no item here. Okay. I think in reality, I think people report under the 27 other expenses. Okay. However, it really depends. Again, in this area is gray area. IRS come in can say no, or they say ignore. This is just it's okay. So because it is not listed from number 8 to number 7, so my understanding is for majority of the business owner, they put that expenses under the 27. But again, the amount is another issue. If you report a huge amount and totally write off your net income, well, I think you have trouble to convince.
For the tuition, say, I know some big companies send their top management to, say, get some MBA.
Yes, deductible.
Yes, deductible.
Yeah, deductible.
I have another further question for the gift card. Because right now the law does not allow us to give a referral. So if I want to give just appreciation, just one family, maybe they have 4 people, can I give them
$25? Yes, under $25
okay.
is okay.
Within one family
Yes.
is okay.
But the same issue is, Dr. Liu just said $25 is not sufficient. $25 in today's life is almost nothing. You need to accumulate thousands of people,
Yeah.
you know, to deduct, certain amount. So, yeah, if you can create so many people, you can do it. But anyway, let's go back to book. So on your second page, chapter 5, the 2 major words. In order to deduct any expenses from your business, you must qualify, number 1, this expenses is ordinary. Ordinary. Number 2, it must be necessary. Okay? So always keep my example in your mind. Okay, this lady called me, could she deduct, $2,000 dresses and shoes expenses? Yes or no? You need to convince here. You need to analyze your deduction under ordinary and necessary. Oh, by the way, eventually before we go into business, okay, when we talk about business, we need to define what business is. That is not big issue, okay? Because if you report something on Schedule C and you come up with negative, and every year negative, because you say, I know, my purpose is not to report tax. My purpose is to create a negative every year and to offset my husband's or my wife's huge salary income. Wow, that's good planning, right? This is one of part of main purpose, right? No, that is not tax planning, okay? Because if that happen over and over again every year, then the IRS come in to say, wow, your activity is not qualified as business. Understand? Because Schedule C, don't forget, profit or loss from business, it is not loss from your activity. You have so many activity will create loss. Only loss from business could be reported here. So, one example, say some people they have a collection. Okay, antique collection, art collection, stamp, coin, all different kind of collection. And some people just say this is my business. So some kind of activity will become arguable. And the thing trigger IRS is you report loss every year. During your whole life. Whole life. You never create positive net income. Then the IRS will come in and say, sorry, you have a very good activity. Okay, but you are not qualified to use Schedule C. So always keep this in mind. Schedule C is the profit or loss, big thing, okay, from business, not from activity. Okay, so be careful if some people report this every year, create a loss, and the argument from IRS said, well, since you have loss every year, so you don't have any profit motivation. Business means profit, right? Nobody run business forever for loss, right? So if you lost every year, then IRS, no, this is not business. Let's talk about business, okay? Not activity. Okay. So that's big issue. Okay. My page 169. There's one issue. So, let me ask you: can you deduct or not? Okay. You are a real estate broker or real estate agent, and your job probably 50% you must be on the way to show the property, right? To open house, to show the property. And for this year, you got 3 tickets. And right now, the ticket fine is very expensive. So each one is $500. So you paid $1,500, but it's okay because you earned, say, $100,000. So for business sense, it's worth it. Because I earned 100,000, I just pay 1,500. Can you deduct?
No.
No. Anything violate the law. Okay, anything violate the public policy, you cannot deduct.
Otherwise, you can kill somebody on the way to show house.
And also like a bribe, right? Bribery.
Yeah.
But United States is better. In another country, you have to bribe, otherwise you cannot do business. So a few years ago, there's big news, HP, Hewlett Packard, they pay some kind of PR fee, but we know PR fee is a bribe, right? They deduct, but IRS no, you cannot. Even though you under the category say this is a PR fee, but if they found out this is a bribe, not necessarily become the criminal, because in certain countries it's not criminal, it's normal fee. If you don't pay, you cannot go through. But
that's the cost.
in the United States, anything
So what's the
against.
difference between the bribe and the condition?
Right, that's a big issue. I know that. That's a big issue. It's not, they don't even say commission. This is PR fee. Yeah, PR, because I did not pay to this officer directly. You know that, You cannot pay directly. Nobody would like to take you from directly, right? You pay from middleman. And then middleman say, I'm the PR. I'm the PR company in the China. A lot of PR company,
What is
right?
that?
I'm PR public relationship, public relation company. So you pay to me, and you can deduct this. Probably in China, it probably is, but United States, everything here is become arguable, because the fee may be huge,
For this payment higher than IS